We're experiencing an economic crisis the world over. And owing to this, it's inevitable that a lot of people are in debt. It's also important to note that debt is not necessarily a bad thing. So in today's video, we'll be looking into strategies, both long-term and short-term, for debt management and reduction. I am not yet healed from the cold, so I apologize if my voice is not very audible. Wish that I could stay in this moment. I'm Leleti, and if you're new here, we talk about money and general lifestyle issues. So if these are topics that you would be interested in, kindly subscribe. Consider subscribing to this channel. If you get any value from this video or this channel, kindly consider liking and sharing the video. So I'll start with the short-term strategies. And number one, if you're already in debt, you are trying to get out of debt. So the first thing that you should consider is to prioritize high interest debt first. The thing about high interest debt is that it compounds very fast, and the amount that you're paying monthly goes mostly to the interest, and very little of it goes towards the premium. The premium is the amount that you actually owe. Interest goes to the bank or to the SACCO or to the money lending institution. So the sooner you get to paying large volumes to the principal opposed to the interest, then the sooner you start reducing your loan. The other one is to create a bare bones budget. This one is just, in other words, frugal living. So you are trimming your budget to the essentials. You're just buying what you need, and you are allocating everything else towards debt clearance. So you're just doing the bare minimum with your money in regards to your lifestyle. So you're just trimming it to the bare essentials, and everything else is allocated towards debt clearance. The other one is to negotiate with your creditors. So every creditor is willing to negotiate at one point or another. I'm sure they would prefer a negotiation as opposed to defaulting. So just negotiate maybe towards lower interests or a temporary payment plan. If you're unable to meet the plan that you already have, they will be willing to take this as opposed to you opposing. So try negotiating, because the worst that can happen is for them to reject you the deal that you're proposing to them. The other one is to use windfalls wisely. You are bound to get bonuses or tax refunds or just some unexpected money that comes to you. So it's very important that you channel all this towards the clearance of the debt, because it was not in your budget. Allocate it towards the clearance of the debt. And the other one, the fifth one, is to consolidate the debt if possible. SACCOs and banks are very willing to buy off loans from other banks. So if possible, you can, if you are in a SACCO and you are able to propose to your SACCO to buy your facility from the bank, maybe it is high interest and they can bring it to a single lower interest facility now, and you're able to clear off one loan as opposed to multiple loans, and maybe at a lower interest rate too. And most likely you will be able to clear this in a shorter period than you would have when you are serving multiple facilities. At this point, I'll ask you, if you are getting any value from this video, kindly consider liking the video and subscribing if you are yet to. So for the long-term strategies, so if you're already in debt, we have looked at ways that you can try getting out of debt, but it is also important that you look into ways that will prevent you from getting into debt or a financial setback in the future. And here we're talking about bad debt, because if you're using your debt to buy assets, then it's not a bad debt at all. So the first one is to build an emergency fund. This one is a safety net for unexpected expenses, so that you avoid getting into financial setbacks in the future. So you create an emergency fund for anything that may happen along the way, then you are well prepared for it. The other one is to try and increase your income. You can do this by finding maybe a part-time job, freelancing, or just by getting a side hustle that you can run alongside your main hustle. This one will increase your income, and they will also help in building your emergency fund, because it is extra income, it will also help you get out of debt faster. The other one is to rethink your lifestyle. In this one, you evaluate your spending, you practice mindful spending, and you choose a lifestyle that is sustainable, that is more sustainable for you to live without getting into financial setbacks. The other one is that you can use the avalanche method or the snowball method to get out of debt if you're already in debt. So the snowball method is where you focus on the small loans first, and when you want to clear them, you focus the attention on the next one. That way you get the psychological wins. You feel like you're winning, and you are, and so you are more motivated to clear even the larger amounts. The avalanche method is where you focus on high interest debt first, you clear it first, and then you move to smaller ones. And the fifth one is attending financial counseling or education. When you seek knowledge from experts, from financial experts, then you are able to make smarter financial decisions, and this will help you not just in the short term but in the long run, because once you are faced with a decision, then you are able to analyze it correctly. You know how it will affect your finances, and you are able to, and how it will impact your future, and therefore you are able to make an informed decision in regards to the same. So when you're getting out of debt, it is important to be very consistent but also very patient, because it is something that will take some time for you to get over. And once you give yourself time, then you avoid the pressure of feeling the depressed or feeling like you're not getting anywhere. So once you give yourself the liberty of time, then you avoid the pressure and you are able to move strategically. So every financial situation is unique to the person, and it's important that you choose a strategy that aligns with your specific circumstance. So don't just follow any bandwagon, just choose one that aligns to your specific circumstances. Remember to be kind to yourself, to be patient, and to remain consistent. Even if you're paying small amount, just remain consistent. And also consider debt that you're getting into. Make sure that it is one that is building you an asset, or it is very, very important that you get into. Don't just go there mindlessly. Thank you for joining me in this video. I'll see you on the next one, and I pray that your money management, like money just flows to you. You're able to get out of debt, to build an emergency fund, and you're also able to invest. I'll see you on the next one.